Gilgamesh stands at the gates of Uruk after failing to find immortality. He has lost everything. Enkidu is dead, the plant is gone, he will die like everyone else. And then he looks at the walls of his city and he understands. The epic ends with Gilgamesh speaking to the ferryman who brought him home. Climb the wall of Uruk, inspect the foundation, examine the brickwork. Isn't the foundation made of kiln-fired brick? Didn't the 7 sages lay out its plan? He describes the city in detail. 1 square mile of city, 1 square mile of orchards, 1 square mile of clay pits, half a square mile of Ishtar's temple, 3.5 square miles total. Then he says, find the copper tablet box. Open it, read the inscription. The inscription is the story we just heard. The entire Epic of Gilgamesh recorded for posterity. Something happened between the pool where the snake took the plant and this moment at the wall. Gilgamesh went seeking immortality out there, in Yonapasham and the plant, in some secret the gods were keeping from him. He failed completely, but now he's pointing at walls, at brickwork, at city planning, at orchards and clay pits and temples, at things he built, at things that will outlast his body. The myth understood this 4,000 years ago, that consciousness is eternal. You're looking for something you already are. But while you're in form and limitation in a body that will die, you can't escape that death. You can only create within it. The walls will stand after Gilgamesh dies. The orchards will fruit. The temple will house worship. The story will be read. But he won't be there. But what he made will. This is consciousness discovering that immortality isn't found, it's built. But there's something deeper. The entire epic is Gilgamesh's story, his journey, his loss, his failure, his realization. And it's recorded on a tablet that we're reading 4,000 years later, which means the myth is demonstrating its own teaching. Gilgamesh the person is dust, but Gilgamesh the story is immortal, not because he defeated death, because he experienced death. Enkidu's his own coming death, and let that experience be recorded. The walls matter, but the story why he built them matters more. Consciousness becomes eternal not by escaping limitation, but by expressing itself within limitation so completely that the expression outlives the expressor. You will die, but what you create with full consciousness while alive, art, children, ideas, buildings, stories, frameworks, love, that ripples forward, not as you, as what you gave. This is the first recorded myth cycle in human history, and its final teaching is this: you are not your body. You are not your achievements. You are not even your relationships. You are consciousness temporarily in form. And while in form, you build, you create, you love, you lose, you fail, you try anyway, not to escape death, to make death meaningful. The walls stand, the story remains. That is what consciousness does.